The death of an X-Games athlete sent ripples through the sports world this morning.
And some of those larger waves of grief landed right here in Idaho. Matt King spoke with a small community of Idahoans who worked with Caleb Moore and competed against him.
Yeah, Roland, Michelle, those who knew him described Caleb as awesome, funny, and great. As an athlete, all spoke of his drive for perfection.
The crowd goes quiet, the fellow athletes, everyone's quiet.
To the landing.
I've crashed similar to that, almost exactly the same as that at X Games before. Caleb walked away. I talked to him before he got into the medical tent. Told him, see you on Sunday, buddy. Heal up, because I figured he'd be back on Sunday.
Snowmobile freestyler Heath Frisby calls Idaho home and Caleb Moore a friend.
Friend of a bunch of ours in our sports. Caleb was a pretty good kid, man. They're really honest.
Heath switches to the plural because to earn Caleb's friendship, one had to sign an alliance with younger brother Colton Moore as well.
Him and his brother joke a lot, very much jokesters.
Richie Combs, the snowmobile product manager at Western Power Sports in Boise, the distributor for Caleb, Colton, and Heath. He, too, stood on the Aspen snow when Caleb crashed and recalled the Moores as, yes, two Weisenheimers, but also a couple of the best athletes he'd ever sponsored.
There's a reason why two brothers from Texas got into snowmobiling.
They always push the limits, and sucks what's happened.
Sucks. Not a very refined word, but in this case, probably an appropriate one. Hausman's athlete dying young told of runners whom renown outran, and the name died before the man. Here, the man died before his name. More than 50,000 and counting liked an impromptu RIP Facebook page in less than 24 hours.
It's like losing a family member.
It's a pretty small sport, so it's just kind of a tragic day for their family and all the friends of his, and just sucks.
Neither Heath nor Richie blamed the sport for Caleb's death. His brother Colton actually broke his pelvis last week in the very same event.
So, Mac, it didn't look like the sled actually hit him. Are they talking about this being an impact injury?
Yeah, I think it was a funny injury in that, having watched this video over and over and over again in sort of slow motion and all the way at full speed, it doesn't look like the sled did hit him. It's just sort of the way he hit it, the ground sort of was a funky thing. I think he had some sort of internal bleeding around his heart. I didn't really understand the full explanation.
But he got up and walked away when it initially happened. And
exactly.
Then...
And generally in an event like that, if you lie on the ground for a second, if you get up, it's a good sign.
So unfortunate. Mac, thanks for the story. Well,